Hello, friends. Tao Te Ching, the ancient Chinese philosopher, has a saying when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And he goes on to say, when the student is truly ready, the teacher disappears. But let me focus on the first part. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. This next book, which I'm going to talk about in the series of From a WhiteSpace bookshelf, is a book which is very, very precious to me. It came into my life when I was searching for a little bit of meaning, and this was 5 years after I had started entrepreneurship. As I've mentioned before, any journey is a journey of ups and downs, especially entrepreneurship, ups and downs, certain U-turns. And this book came into my life. I don't recall how I stumbled on it, but maybe it was some review or something which I still can't remember, but I bought this book. This book has the distinction or the dubious distinction. It's the only book, after reading, I posted a review on LinkedIn. This is in March 2015. The second thing, till today, it's only one of those two books which I've finished it at a sitting. So-called, what we call management books. At a single sitting, from start to finish, I finished. I couldn't put it down. I just couldn't put it down. So, what is this book? This book is The Promise of a Pencil by Adam Braun. Now, who is Adam Braun? I don't want to give too many, accolades of Adam Braun, but I'll just tell you a few things. Adam Braun is, I think, would be around 40 years of age or maybe less than 40. He was a consultant in a top 5 global consulting company before he decided that he needed some meaning in his life, and he was touring the world. It was in Mumbai when he met a street child and he asked who was begging. He said, "What do you want?" He says, "I need a pencil." And he realized that the pencil or education is a tool for empowerment of mind. It's easy to give money, but can you give education? And that is how his charity, The Promise of a Pencil, was born. Today, The Promise of a Pencil has opened and funded more than 600 schools, has impacted or taught more than 2 lakh children and students. If this is not transformation, I don't know what is. I think the rest of his accolades actually follow, being judged by the World Economic Forum as one of the most transformation leaders or whatever. I'm not even going into that, but I think the real transformation comes from his organization, the Promise of a Pencil. He's now also opened he's a co-founder of another charity, which is another organization which is into sustainable growth. So 2 topics which are very, very dear to me as a person: education and sustainability. So what is this book about? This book is having 30 chapters. If you see the topics of the 30 chapters, the content list itself is a lesson. Like, let me read out the chapters for you. Chapter 1, Why Be Normal. Chapter 2, Get Out of Your Comfort Zone. Chapter 3, Know That You Have a Promise. Chapter 4, Every Pencil Holds a Promise. Chapter 10, Practice Humility over Hubris. Chapter 12, Walk with a Purpose. So you can understand that each of these chapters is a lesson in life for everyone. So this book is for anybody. It's not about entrepreneurs. It's not about things. In our roles, whether we are as employees, business leaders, self-employed, we are all working towards making a purpose, making an impact. I think this book helps redefine your compass. It certainly helped redefine my compass when I was reading it. And it helps us to move towards with the purpose of a life. I think I'm not even going into the preface which is written, but Sir Richard Branson, the famous entrepreneur and the owner of the Virgin Group, says, for anyone with a big dream to transform the world, this book will show you how to get it done. And this is not faff. This is not faff. I think there are lots of lessons over here, and I'm sure you will enjoy reading it. So please do read this book. Uh, Normally, I say that when I promote these books, the purpose is reading. But if you buy this book, a certain amount of your money will go towards supporting the charity of the Promise of a Pencil. Who knows? Maybe the 601st school or the 2 lakh or the 2,50,000 student is all because you took the initiative of buying and reading The Promise of a Pencil. Yeah, so do read this book. I mean, you will enjoy it. And on a very personal note, making these videos for you helps me revisit these books and see whether I've been able to apply and in this apply the learnings of any book which I'm discussing to my organization and into my life. So I thank you again for this opportunity to share these videos with you, to bring out these videos. Please do like, subscribe, and share this with your personal and professional network. I think everybody deserves a place for reading in their lives. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.